All right, Tanasha Allwood here, and I just want to take a moment to thank everyone who wrote in for the Healing Circle. As many of you know, I am a proud ambassador for the Monique Woolley Foundation. The Monique Woolley Foundation exists to promote mental health awareness, and May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we recently had our Circle of Healing event, and what we did was we had people write in and give us questions that they wanted all of the ambassadors to answer. And I have quite a few questions here that I got, and I did answer them. But just wanted to take a moment to thank you all for writing in and submitting your questions. The segment should be airing soon. If you are not following the Monique Woolley Foundation Instagram, I encourage you to do so. And speaking of which, we have our Circle of Healing Mental Health Conference coming up. This is the mental health conference that is going to be held next Friday, May 29th. The event is going to be at the NBC Seafood Restaurant in Monterey Park. Tickets are on sale now for the event. We've got comedy, we've got live music, we have some of the ambassadors are going to be there sharing their story. I have some opening speech that I'm going to give, and it's just going to be a really great time, all in awareness of celebrating and bringing healing and laughter around this subject of mental health. So if you can attend, this is next Friday, May 29th. Doors open at 4:30. There will be a yellow carpet, so come on out and support. And again, follow the mowooleyfoundation.org for more information on our Circle of Healing Mental Health Conference. So let's get into some of these questions that you all asked me, because there were quite a few. How do you continue showing up even when it's emotionally heavy? I love that question. So I did get to answer that. I think I was probably the only one that answered all my questions, because what we do is we go around in a circle, and all of the ambassadors, they have their question in this fishbowl, and we just take turns and we answer them, and then it's all filmed. And so take a look at the website and the Instagram, and I believe it might even be on YouTube as well. If your story could save one life, what would you want that person to hear? I love this question, and again, I answered it already, but I'm gonna answer it again. My thing is that you are not alone. If my story could save one life, I would want that person listening to know that you are not alone. You can also go to my YouTube page. I have a YouTube page now. It's just Tanasha Allwood, TANASHA_Allwood. And I believe I posted something on my YouTube regarding that question. And I started my podcast recently, not to make this all about me, but I did start my podcast recently, again, on my YouTube page. I've slowly been posting a couple of episodes. I've recorded about 10 episodes so far. And I get into more in depth on my story. So if you are following me now on my Grateful for Stardust Media page, check out my YouTube channel. And you'll learn a lot more about me and who I am and what I got going on. So what stigma have you encountered, and how do you challenge it? Great question. Thank you again. Let's see, a few more. How do you navigate conversations with people who may not understand your pain? I love this question again. I mean, being a single mom, if you don't know my story, I encourage you to check out my YouTube channel so you can get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. But I did answer this question How do you navigate conversations with people who may not understand your pain? Love that question. Thank you. What does healing mean to you personally? Again, another beautiful question. Thank you for that. Just a couple more. What was the moment or period that changed your life forever? Yes. This one was so, I think I might even started tearing up. I have a natural watery eye anyway. This eye, I don't know what it is. It always waters. But anyway, this question, what was the moment or period that changed your life forever? I will tell you that I had a few years ago, some things happened in my life to where similar circumstances had happened before, and I just didn't want to be in that same place. So I decided to do something different this time around. So again, I know I'm kind of talking vaguely, but I do go into great detail about what it is I'm referring to on my YouTube channel and also on the Monique Woolley channel. You can follow them on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and follow our YouTube channels, and I answer this question. I want to mention too that I'm working on my first novel, my first book. It's called Grateful Wounds. It'll be out soon. It's in the editing stages right now, and it's gonna be a book about basically a chapter in my life of what I've gone through. So stay tuned for that. What impact do you hope your story has on others? Inspiration. Whoever wrote in this question, what impact do you hope your story has on others, is inspiration. Inspiration, motivation, and again, like I said earlier, just wanting people to know that you are not alone. If you are someone that can relate to my story, which I share on my YouTube channel, then yeah, I just want you to be inspired and know that you're not alone. And then the last one, let me make sure, the last one, what has helped you process unanswered questions? What has helped you process unanswered questions? Again, all of these questions are so beautiful. That's what we do. We sit around in a circle. Amor, Woolley, mwah, I love you. Thank you so much for pulling us all together, giving us a platform to share all of our stories. Check it out on YouTube. Follow the Monique Woolley Foundation on Instagram. I, again, Tanasha Allwood, am a proud ambassador of the Monique Woolley Foundation, and I'm looking forward to the event, the Mental Health Conference, where we're going to be bringing healing and laughter to the subject of mental health. Occurring May 29th, that's next Friday, 2026. There will be a yellow carpet. Y'all know I love media. My yellow carpets, pink carpets, green carpets, red carpets, purple carpets. So y'all need to be there. MBC Seafood Restaurant in Monterey Park. Tickets on sale now. And if you want to volunteer or just help out with the Monique Woolley Foundation, you can give Amor a call. Her number is 909-637-8077. I love y'all. Thank you so much. This is Tanasha with Grateful for Stardust Media, proud ambassador for the Monique Woolley Foundation. Bye.